Hello, here I am again with another module which is CRM, which is very important. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It is very useful for to have a customers in an organized way. As the company grows and grows more and more, it's difficult to understand and challenging to have a manage the customers. You don't like to go to from one table to another table to manage the customers and the clients. So instead, using a CRM app, it's very easy to have a just in one applications. You can manage all your informations about the customers and how we can manage the clients. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about the CRM basics and the pipeline, how it will work. So for that, let's go on the Flextra database. So let's go on our Flextra database. I'm going to click on the CRM application. So as you can see on the dashboard of we have the new qualified proposition and the bond. These are the stages that you can create the customers, how the customers will reflect on that. But before that, as you can see the my pipeline over here, so whatever it comes to on my pipeline, it will be appear over here, whoever the clients are and what is the client's positions and the condition of the stage, we can find out over here. But let's find out to create a new customers. So I'm going to create a new pipeline for the customers. If I select on the organize and contact way, so we can create a new customers, or you can select your existing customer as well. So for this demo, I'm going to select for the existing customer. So as I select Azure Interiors, the opportunity will be the Azure Interiors opportunity that it will be directly reflect on that. It's automatically saves. As we have the existing email, so we can select on that. Phone number also we have that. So if I create a new customer, I need to add all the information by myself. If I do have the informations for the expected revenue, I just thinking about that this propositions can give me about the $2,000 propositions. Also you can identify the stars, how important this client is, how this opportunity will be important for us. So I can select just 2 stars over here and I can add over here. So as I am selecting over here, it will directly reflect over here in the new opportunities. So now we have the stages over this for the Azure Interior opportunity. As I'm selecting right now and I'm creating this from my database, so it will directly reflect as a qualified from my side and my name will be appear over here. So I'm just making this, I can just drag it down, drag to the qualified stage. So I'm just wanna select and edit over the customer. So let's edit on this customer. So Azure Interiors opportunity will be here, expected revenue 2000s. All the informations of the customers you can edit down, which is not even over here, so you can write it down. Expected closing also is available, so you need to select on that how much expected closings will be available. It will be just to finish in the 1 month, or it will be finish in the so let's say it's just 1 month. We select on that the closing opportunity will be. We have the tags available over here, so you can select the tags that you can connect with the other salesperson, like how important it is and what is this customer is all about. So I'm just going to write down the email and I'm going to create on that email. So let's say about the product that existing, I'm just selecting on that. If I select, and I can also change the colors as well, and also I can select hide from the Kanban view as well, so you can change the color whenever you want. Of course the company is the same. The salesperson you can select over here, the sales team, whoever the geographical regions will be there, so you can select your sales team according to that. You can also write it down the internet notes for this particular customers and these opportunities. If you do have any, you can write it down the extra informations of these customers, and the custom contact name, the title would be the job positions, the mobile number. You can write it down all information for these opportunities in a very easy way. So let's save it. Any opportunities, we're gonna save it just in a name. Also, once we save this opportunity, we can directly go on the pipeline and it will directly reflect on the opportunities. Now I'm trying to make that as a propositions, as we am going to select on that. So I'm going to select on Azure Interior opportunities. So let's say I can see that you can make a quotations from directly CRM apps. So I'm just creating a new quotation. So I'm creating a new quotations. Once I create a new quotations, it will directly reflect on our opportunities. If I am already selecting the new quotations and already I just selected the proposition, so it will directly reflect on the propositions stages. As you can see, the proposition stage. Now I'm thinking the propositions is already there, so I'm gonna change this with that. Okay, it is a new opportunities will be there, and it directly reflect on our pipeline from propositions, qualified to propositions. Now if I already have the proposition, I already talk with these customers, but now the customers need something change in this. So if he requires a 200 lamps of something, so after talking to this customers, he requires to change with another 400 lamps. So that will be in a different second proposition. So I'm gonna create a new stage, which is a second proposition. As you can see over here, the add a column. So I'm just write it down, second proposition. Okay, I select created, I can drag it down, I can select over here. So for that, I'm gonna create and add it about this opportunity which is already there. So I'm just making sure that it will be now the new will be new office 400 office lamp. Of course, I'm gonna change the expected revenue. It will be more than the previous one, which is a $4,000. As I can see, selected over the new proposition seconds. I'm gonna save it over here. As you can see, the probability will be 99.9%. That will I'm talking just coming on that. So once I click on a pipeline back to on that, I'm just shifting to the second proposition about the 400 lamps. So as you can see over here, earlier it was a 0. Now it has a $4,000. So as you can see, every single stages have that altogether summation of the expected revenues. So as now it's in the second proposition. So if I'm clicking on that, you can see the propositions and probability will be changed. Of course, it will change because we have it reflects on our Flactor database how the previous emails and the contacts and the opportunities has been required. So it will reflect on that probability has been changed on that. So let's say now I'm going back to in the pipeline mode. But once I have directly the second propositions and I can directly before the one, now pipeline has been already created on that ways. But for that, of course, I need to some changes on that, like how to report on that. But before going on the report, I'm going to configurations on the setting part to change about the tags that actually we required on that. So let's see. As you can see, the predictive lead scoring, about the probability that we are talking about. So we have some tags available here. So extra leads, I'm going to just add about the languages. So if I'm select and I have the phone quality, I just remove from that. So once I just as we don't have required the phone qualities, let's save it. Yeah, of course, every time that we have done some changes, we need to save that. So let's go back to our pipeline Kanban view CRM application. Okay, let's back on the CRM module. So once I click on the CRM applications, the tags that actually we change, it will reflect over here. So before that, now by the second probabilities, you can say the probability has been changed over here. So let's now main important part would be reporting. So let's go on the report pipeline. So as you can see, the bars are available. The opportunities have we already selected over here. You can filter out the creations. You can filter out from the leads. You can select a filter from the one. Of course, the date of the creation. Let's say it will be this year 2022. As you can select it, you can select all the filter out your reports of the pipeline. Also, you can group it by the sales person, you can group it by the sales team, the city wise, as you can select it, the country as well. It will directly reflect on the stage, the companies and the stages, the number of the stages, of the each countries that you selected. So you have the multiple options available over here, so you can select on that. Of course, we do have the measurements of, if I want to see that how the probability of this opportunity will work, so I'm going to just select on the probability and it will reflect over here the probability of that. So you can have all the measurements over here, and you can have the count as well. And of course, there are plenty of views available in the Flector database, but we select as a bar on the define. So that's how we can select on that. So yeah, let's go back to our CRM sales module. So this is how the pipeline has been created. Of course, there is a plus sign over available here, so you can quick anytime you can add on that. Also, if you want to create a new opportunity, you can select a plus over here, and that's how pipeline works. For about the winning and losing about the stage, we will definitely talk in the next video. Make sure you will watch that videos. That's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.